Welcome friends, how are you? Hope you're doing well. This time we'll be working on making crochet bookmark. This will be second bookmark tutorial. Last time we have made a bookmark with a flower on the top of that, and now this will be bookmark with the flower in its long chain. Okay, first of all we will just simply start making bookmark. In the start we will make few chains. We have made probably 30 chains. This is the, you can see, this is the back side of a chain, and this is the front side of a chain. This is the front side. Okay, this is the 30 chain, and we will add total of 5 more. We have added 5 more in 30 chains. Okay, total chains you need to make is multiply the chains onto, like you can make 10 chains or 16 or 18 or 20 or 22 or 30, or like you can see, you should choose an even number. Okay, and then at the last you should add 5 more chains in that even numbers of chains. Okay, and now in the second row, what we're gonna do, we will add our hook in the second chain and make the single crochet. Like you can see, there are now the 2 chains on my hook, and then I will add the hook in very next chain and do the single crochet. There are the 3 loops over my hook, and in the very next chain I will again pick the thread. Now there are 1 2 3 4 loops, and there are the 5th loop. So now I will just yarn over and enter the hook in the second chain and pick the thread and pass it from the chain, and there are 3 loops over my chain, and then again I will enter my hook in the very next chain and pick up the thread, and there are 4 loops, and in the next chain pick the thread and pass it from the chain, and there are 5. These are the 5 loops, and now I enter in the next chain, and now there are the total of 6 loops over my hook, and now I will pick the thread and pass it from all of these 6 loops. Now you can see I will make a chain, and now you can see this is the small hole, the middle hole, and I will enter my hook in this middle hole and pick the thread, and then I will, can you see this small hole, I will enter my hook in this small hole and pick up the thread, and this is the very last chain from where we are just done with. I will enter the hook in this last chain and pick up the thread, and now you can see there are the 4 loops over my hook, and I will enter my hook in the very next chain and pick the thread, and there are the 5 loops in the very next chain, pick the thread, and now there are total of 6 loops, and again I will pick the thread and pass it from all of the 6 loops. Okay, and I will make a chain. Again I will enter my hook in the middle hole and pick the thread, and again I will enter my hook in the very last loop of the floor and pick the thread, and in the very last chain and again pick the thread, and now in the very next chain and I pick the thread, and again in very next chain and pick the thread. Now you can see there are a total of 6 loops over my hook, and now I will pick the thread and go through from all of the 6. Can you just see it? I will pass it from all of the 6. Now there are a total of 3 floors. Let me open it a bit more so that it will be easy. Okay, now I will make a chain, and again I will pass my hook from the middle hole and in the last loop of the floor and in the very last chain from where we have just done with, and then the very next chain and in the second chain, and again we are just done with our floor, and pick the thread and pass it from all of the 6 loops. And that's how you will knit your new type of a crochet bookmark. And now you can see this is the final look of our crochet bookmark. You can enhance a bit more, like I have used. You can enhance it a bit more, like I have used 30 chains, and then I add 5 more. You can make 36, or you can add 5 more, or you can make 40 chains and add 5 more, and etc, etc. And now I will enter the hook in the eye of the last stitch and make the single stitch. And again I will enter the hook in the side loop of the flower and make the single crochet. And again I will enter the hook in the eye of the loop and do the single crochet twice. And from now on I will follow the same procedure, that in the eye of the every next chain I will do single crochet twice. And now in the end I will make single crochet in the side of the first flower, so that my end look is square, like you can see. And then I will just make a big hole and make a cut, and you can see this is the final look of our crochet bookmark. And now to secure the end of a bookmark I will just do some needlework, like I will hide some of the thread in the bookmark and do some hidden stitches in the back side of the bookmark. And now I think end is square, so I just cut the remaining part and I will just skewer the other side of the crochet. And now one half of our crochet bookmark is done. Let's move toward the second half. For making the tassels I have used two crochet threads. The color of two crochet threads is just very similar. I have picked the end of the two threads and I wrap the threads over my four fingers for 8 times. Now I will make a cut at the end of a working thread, as well as cut the tassels thread. And now I will use some of the thread to secure the tassels threads. So for that I have just picked the two threads and I will make a simple knot to fix all of the tassels thread. To fix them I will knot twice, as you can see it. And then after making the two knot I will just cut the end of the threads because these are not more required, and this will give the clumsy look to my tassels. As well as I will cut the end of the tassels thread to give it a fine look, and again I'm using a bit of thread to give some unique look to our crochet tassel. And again I will make two knots and cut the end of the thread. And now you can see half of our tassel is ready, and I have added a pearl so that our tassel will look so nice. You can give this bookmark to your friend as well. And now I am fixing the end of the tassels and bookmark by making a knot. You can enhance the distance between the bookmark and the tassels as per your interest. And now you can see a very nice crochet bookmark is ready. This bookmark can be used for diary, and I have, you can see, you can make a large bookmark by just enhancing the chains. Both of these are so nice. And if you like the idea, please like, subscribe and share. Until next video, stay connected, stay blessed. Allah Hafiz.